If you've been watching this channel, you know we're always digging into airline secrets and money-saving tricks. And here's the thing, the game keeps changing. Airlines adjust their strategies constantly, and some of the tactics we covered just last month, they need a little fine-tuning. So today, we're doing a deep dive into 8 money-saving secrets with the latest updates and a few brand new tricks airlines really don't want you knowing about. Some of these you might recognize, but we're showing you exactly how to use them better in 2025. Others are fresh loopholes that smart travelers are exploiting right now, before airlines catch on and shut them down. This isn't just theory or wishful thinking. These are proven strategies that are working today to slash your flight costs by hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. From booking timing tweaks to hidden pricing loopholes, we're covering everything you need to beat the airlines at their own game. Hit subscribe because we're constantly updating these strategies as airlines change their tactics. Let's dive into the 8 money-saving secrets that will transform how you book flights this year. The Tuesday at 3 p.m. myth is dead. Here's when to actually book. Everyone tells you to book flights on Tuesday afternoon. Travel blogs repeat it endlessly. Your friend swears by it. But here's the truth airlines don't advertise. That trick died years ago. Airlines now use dynamic pricing algorithms that adjust prices hundreds of times per day based on demand, competitor pricing, and even your browsing history. So when should you actually book? The sweet spot is 6 to 8 weeks before domestic flights and 2 to 3 months before international travel. But here's the real hack. Book on Sundays. Recent data shows Sunday bookings average 15 to 20% cheaper than midweek purchases because fewer business travelers book on weekends, so airlines lower prices to fill seats. Want proof? Run a search on Tuesday, screenshot the price, then search the exact same flight on Sunday morning. You'll see the difference immediately. Airlines hope you keep believing outdated advice while they pocket the premium from your Tuesday booking. Smart travelers book Sunday mornings, clear their cookies, and save hundreds. Incognito mode isn't enough. Airlines track you anyway. You've heard the advice. Use incognito mode to prevent airlines from raising prices based on your searches. Partially true, but airlines are way smarter than that. Incognito mode only blocks cookies on your browser. Airlines also track you through your IP address, device fingerprinting, and even your geographic location. They know when you're searching repeatedly for the same route, and they absolutely will raise prices because it signals desperation. Here's the real solution. Use a VPN to mask your IP address and location. Change your VPN location to the departure city or a country where flights are cheaper. For example, booking a flight from London to New York while your VPN shows you're in India can save you 30 to 40% because airlines price discriminate based on purchasing power. But there's more. Clear your cache completely, not just browsing in incognito. Use a different browser. Better yet, use a different device. Airlines can't price gouge what they can't track. One search on your phone, next search on your laptop with VPN active. They lose your trail, you keep your savings. Hidden city ticketing can save you hundreds. But airlines hate it. This is the trick airlines threaten to sue passengers over. It's called hidden city ticketing, and it's completely legal. Just wildly unpopular with airlines. Here's how it works. Sometimes a flight from New York to Chicago with a layover in Detroit costs $300. But a direct New York to Detroit flight costs $500. The solution? Book the cheaper New York to Chicago ticket and just get off in Detroit. Don't board the second leg. Airlines price routes based on competition and demand, not distance. If Chicago has 5 airlines competing but Detroit only has 2, the Chicago route stays cheaper, even though Detroit is your actual destination. This pricing illogic is your opportunity. The critical rules: only use carry-on luggage because checked bags go to the final destination. Never use it for round trips because airlines will cancel your return if you skip the first leg. And don't abuse it on the same route repeatedly because airlines do track this and can ban frequent violators. Websites like Skiplag specialize in finding these routes. One search can save you $200 to $300 per ticket. Airlines lose millions annually to this strategy, which is exactly why they don't advertise it exists. Airline credit cards aren't scams, if you use them right. Most people think airline credit cards are just another way to get ripped off. High annual fees, complicated rewards, blackout dates. But here's what airlines don't tell you. If you use these cards strategically, they can save you thousands. The secret is in the sign-up bonus. Many airline cards offer 50 to 75,000 bonus miles just for signing up and spending $3,000 in the first 3 months. That's enough miles for 2 round-trip domestic flights or 1 international ticket, all for spending money you were already going to spend. But here's the advanced move. Sign up for the card, hit the spending requirement by paying bills and groceries, earn the massive bonus, use the miles within the year, then cancel before the annual fee hits year 2. Repeat with a different airline card next year. Airlines bank on you keeping the card forever and paying annual fees. Smart travelers treat these cards like temporary gold mines. Get in, extract the value, get out. The sign-up bonus alone can cover an entire vacation if you time it right before a big trip you're already planning. Basic economy is a trap, but there's a loophole. Basic economy seems like a deal. Cheaper ticket, same destination. But airlines strip away everything to make that price look attractive, then nickel and dime you back to regular economy prices. No carry-on, no seat selection, no changes, board last. Some airlines even ban overhead bin usage. By the time you pay for bags and seat selection, you've spent more than regular economy. Here's the loophole airlines won't mention. Many basic economy restrictions disappear if you have airline status or their credit card. The free checked bag and priority boarding from the credit card alone can justify the annual fee. But the real hack? Book basic economy for short flights where you genuinely don't need luggage. A 2-hour flight with just a personal item? Basic economy saves you money. A cross-country trip with luggage and connections? You'll pay more in add-on fees than you saved. Airlines created basic economy to upsell you. Don't fall for it unless the route and your needs actually match the restrictions. Error fares are real. Here's how to find them. Airlines make pricing mistakes. A zero gets dropped, a currency conversion fails, and suddenly a $3,000 business class ticket shows up for $300. These are called error fares, and they're the holy grail of cheap travel. Most error fares get corrected within hours, sometimes minutes. The passengers who score them are the ones monitoring fare alerts constantly. Sign up for services like Secret Flying, The Flight Deal, or Scott's Cheap Flights. They send instant alerts when error fares appear. Here's the strategy. When you see an error fare alert, book immediately. Don't wait, don't think, just book. Airlines usually honor these tickets even after they fix the error, especially if you've already purchased. But they can also cancel and refund you, so don't book non-refundable hotels until the airline confirms. The biggest error fare in history? United accidentally sold business class tickets from San Francisco to Hawaii for under $100. Thousands booked before the correction. United honored them all. That's the power of acting fast when error fares drop. Set alerts, stay ready, book instantly. Splitting tickets can be cheaper than one round trip. Airlines price round-trip tickets as packages, and sometimes that package costs more than buying 2 separate one-way tickets. This is especially true when different airlines compete on the same route. Run this experiment. Search for a round-trip ticket from Los Angeles to Miami. Write down the price. Now search for 2 separate one-way tickets. One outbound, one return. Compare different airlines for each leg. You'll often find the split tickets save you $50 to $150. Why does this work? Airlines price outbound and return flights independently based on demand. Your outbound date might have low demand on Airline A, while your return date has low demand on Airline B. Booking them separately captures both deals. The downside? If one flight cancels, the other airline has no obligation to help. You're managing 2 separate bookings, but for budget-conscious travelers willing to handle the logistics, split ticketing is a proven money saver that airlines hope you're too lazy to try. Airline price matching is real, but you have to ask. Most people don't know this exists. If you book a flight and then find it cheaper elsewhere, some airlines will refund the difference. Not all airlines and not automatically. You have to ask. Southwest Airlines has the most generous policy. If your flight drops in price after booking, you can rebook and receive a travel credit for the difference. No fees, no hassle. They just don't advertise it because they'd rather keep your money. Other airlines offer similar policies within 24 hours of booking. The DOT requires all airlines to allow free cancellations within 24 hours. So if you find a cheaper price the next day, cancel and rebook. Here's the advanced move. Book your flight, then set up price alerts for that exact route. If the price drops, contact the airline immediately. Be polite but firm. Reference their price drop policy if they have one. Many gate agents will process refunds or travel credits if you're persistent. Airlines count on you forgetting to monitor prices after booking. Set alerts, stay vigilant, and claim money back when prices drop. There you have it, 8 money-saving secrets that airlines spend millions trying to keep buried. From booking on Sundays instead of Tuesdays to exploiting hidden city ticketing, from error fare hunting to strategic credit card gaming, these aren't theories or rumors. These are proven strategies that save smart travelers thousands of dollars every year. Airlines have built an empire by keeping passengers confused, overwhelmed, and uninformed. They profit when you don't understand dynamic pricing, when you ignore split ticketing, when you blindly accept their best available rate. But now you know better. You know exactly where they're hiding the savings, and you know how to grab them. Which secret shocked you most? Have you tried any of these strategies? Drop a comment below and share your biggest flight savings win. And if this video just saved you hundreds on your next trip, hit that like button and subscribe for more airline secrets they don't want you knowing. Safe travels. And remember, fly smarter, not more expensive.